Good afternoon, everyone. I'm down here putting some water into the Oyas, which I haven't done for a while, which I really probably should actually do every day or so because they're quite small, but I haven't been doing it. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on how the lily pillies are going. So yeah, this one up here is not looking real great. Not looking real crash on at all. It's a bit sad. But yeah, actually it's not too bad. It's covered in what looks like it's about to be flowers. See, it's not doing tragically, but it hasn't got a lot of green leaves. It hasn't done a lot of growing, and honestly I'd have to compare it to previous videos to see how well it's actually going. So yeah, this one, it's not doing too badly, really. None of them are. This pigeon pea's doing really well, so pleased with that. Although it's closest to the Oya, so I may have the Oyas a bit far away from the actual trees. So yeah, not really sure on that one. This one looks like it's got a fair few. Yep. So this pigeon pea again is doing really well. Again, it's closer to the Oya. So, but this one's got a heap of new growth that it's putting on. So really pleased with that. Oh, it looks like something's knocked the top off. Probably a goat eating it. My goats eat everything. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, but it's a challenge of goats. This one down here, the mulberry, it is at least recovering from being eaten by the goats. The passion fruit has definitely not recovered. See, these pigeon peas are doing really well. So that's going to create some great forage for the animals. I did actually plant a heap of seeds down, or scatter a heap of seeds down in the paddocks recently, but the rain that was supposed to come that day didn't come. The rain we were supposed to have over those couple of days actually didn't actually end up coming. So it didn't actually grow, which is really, really unfortunate. I was really, really disappointed about that. As to whether or not those seeds will stay there or they've been eaten by the birds. We get lots of birds here. Lots and lots of birds. So yeah, a great, huge diversity of birds too. I mean, at the moment they're mostly pigeons because they've been eating all the chickens' feed and the ducks' food. But yeah, the seeds haven't really germinated, which is unfortunate. It's a bit of a waste, really. I was very disappointed about that. I mean, I knew we were going to have a dry season, but I was hoping to get those up so that I'd start having more forage for the goats. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. And that's okay. It's okay. We just learn to work with this. I really need to put some more shade cloth up over the paddocks because you can tell where the shade is. That's where the grass is growing the best. And I don't think it's just the shade, it's also the condensation. Yeah, but over there where the wood chip piles are, the watermelon just did absolutely fantastically. I've just harvested it because we had to put the goats back in here, because you may have seen in a previous video the goats escaped from that paddock, and I haven't fixed the fences up yet. It's a fairly large job too. So yeah, but the mango trees are loaded. I got heaps of mangoes on the mango trees, even the one up the top. It's doing really well as well, so very pleased with that. This paddock hasn't recovered as much as I would have liked it to have before I put the goats back in there, but and there's heaps of grass down there, which is really, there's heaps of stuff down there for the goats to eat, and they're just not. They were more interested in going next door to Alf's place, which that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. They're not supposed to go over to Alf's. They're supposed to stay here. But anyway, I got them back. That's the main thing. So yes. Yeah, so these Oyas are all full now, so I don't do the ones on the top. I like to just let that hose run a bit on the mulberry because mulberries actually like a lot of water. And apparently, they're a fantastic fire break as well. So my plan is to actually plant mulberries. My plan was, at least, to plant mulberries all up the, well, not all up the driveway, probably not go much further than that, just so that there is a bit of a fire break still. Although Alf was telling me last time when there was a wildfire through here and it went through the tea trees and the wind was blowing, the bark from the paper barks were flying a good 100 metres. So I may actually not take the trees any closer than this, and just dot some around the paddocks a bit more. I'm a bit hesitant on that one, not quite sure which way to jump. But at the moment, we've got other priorities and don't really have the time for doing a whole heap of extra stuff. With Mum needing a hip replacement, she's needing a lot more help around the place. And it looks like it could be at least 12 months before she ends up getting the surgery. Having a 2-storey house is becoming a problem, and not actually just for Mum. I'm starting to struggle with it as well, which is a huge problem. It seems that I have swollen burses, and not just my shoulders but also my hips, which, as I said, is a problem. It's making life very difficult. Yeah, so this one keeps getting eaten by stuff. So this is the weeping lily-pilly, I think. May not be a lily-pilly. It's a weeping something or other. And pigeon pea. And that's a goat trying to escape from her paddock because she's going, Mum, where's my lunch? Where's my dinner? So yeah, lots of changes around the place at the moment. I'm actually looking at selling the goats and just keeping a couple that I'm milking, and Tabitha, so probably Dana and Tabitha I'll probably keep, and Davy, so that I've got a male on the property still. So yes, I'm a bit undecided on that one, and I need to put Dana up for the night and milk her first thing in the morning, and I need to get Bouncy out of here because he's trying to make babies with his sister, and that is very bad because she is way too young. Actually, that was his half-sister. That's even... No, that was his sister. Because Bouncy and Missy are brother and sister. Full brother and sister. Tabitha is his half-sister. So same dad, different mum. And unfortunately, Billy died. Just a couple of days ago, we lost Billy. Probably worms. Not positive. But he's also not been coping so well with the drought either. So that's made it a bit difficult. But I really need to get Bouncy out of here before he tries to get his sister or his mum pregnant. Sister specifically is a big problem. He's a lovely little goat. But I need to find him a new home. Looks like he wants to go over and visit the billy goats. Because the boys are over there with Marbella. So you've got Davy and Goliath following Marbella over there at the moment. They're her sons. Hopefully they don't try and get her pregnant. Chase is also over there. He can get her pregnant, that'd be fine. I probably should actually take Davy and Goliath out of there so that it's just Marbella and Chase over there. But I just don't have enough places that have... the boys are getting very excited by her being a girl. Which was how I got them back over here when they were over next door, because they weren't coming for food, but I put Marbella over there in the paddock and she called them over. So they came back. That one's full, although I'm pretty sure this moringa's actually not going to produce anything. That one's the only one I've got really much hope for. Oh, there is one other one up at the milk shed, but I got some extra cuttings of moringas yesterday, so I'll be putting them. Apparently, I need to wait 2 days or something before I actually stick them into the ground, and then I've got to water them twice a day. So I'm actually planning on putting them into, some of them I'm going to put into pots, some of them I'm going to put into the aquaponics, and I'll put one there, and I'll probably put one over there where I've got a hole. I've got 2 holes over there, but I'll put a mulberry in one. But I want to mostly put them into pots so that we can take them with us if we do move, or when we move. There's a lot of things that need to happen before that can happen though. Yeah, it looks like I haven't lost the lemongrass from down here, so that's good. This mulberry is still not recovered from the goats chomping on it. But yeah, anyway, that's the update on the trees. Have a great one. Bless you.